Manchester City 3, Sunderland 0. Swansea City 2, Reading 2. West Bromwich Albion 3, Queen's Park Rangers 2. West Ham United.
The Crew Bar management should be first in, so they're all in, but they're not. So
we're all watching that Liverpool game,
and I bet that Ollie is on a laptop.
I am.
Yeah, of course you are. Yes, we all watched the Liverpool game, Scotty. All of us, yeah.
Yeah, it was a good one. All the boys did well.
Yeah, Chelsea had so many chances.
Yeah. I'm going to leave it at that tonight, I think.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
What's that one behind you, Scotty?
That's the old True Sam. That's my my first world voyage almost.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Was that 1969, Scotty?
70. That one?
70. That's 1 year before me. Yeah.
Yeah. I got some places on there.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah. Yeah, it was good. They were the days.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were the days.
When I first came across Blackpool Bob.
Really?
Yeah.
You go back that far?
Yeah, yeah. He's the live meeting. Okay, there you go. He's the the oldest member of our Zoomers.
Yes, he is. He went to sea in 1954.
Yeah, he was the first one I came across out of everybody.
That's the year I was born in 54.
Yeah.
So he's been at 69 years.
It's amazing. Yeah. Amazing.
If Dave Hale had been still with us,
yeah,
it would have been him, because I was on the True Sound with Dave. Yeah. And then Aronse and then Pacific. I did a long time with Gizzy. We were cabin stewards together.
I think here comes Bobo and our Crew Bar director.
Bobo.
Hello.
You're wearing that wedding suit, Bobo?
Oh boy, I've got my case out. I'm packing everything. Oh. Yeah, busy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's going.
Good evening, gents.
Hi, Steve.
Hi.
Okay.
All good. Hey, Ollie. How are you?
Hello. I'm good.
Good, mate. Good. All good.
So where are you now, Bobo?
I'm back in the valleys, but I've been all over the place. Yesterday I was in Chelmsford in Essex, then I was in London, and then I'm heading back on Tuesday. So busy. Yeah.
What about your family in Broadstairs? Are they still enjoying themselves?
Yeah, they're enjoying it. They're very, very busy. They came into London for the weekend, and we took them out on Friday night round Trafalgar Square, and we had a great time. Had a meal in Soho, and they're just organising schools. And the little one is doing a soccer workshop at Ramsgate Football Club. Yeah.
Oh, that's the enemy.
Is it?
Yeah. That's as bad as Manchester United and Liverpool, that one.
Oh no, yeah. But he's not in the team. It's just a Saturday kick around somewhere in Ramsgate. So yeah, and then next week is sort of trying to sort schools out. But Yeah.
We have to say hi to Hilda from Goa, and it's like really late there. It's like, is it midnight,
Ah,
John?
Here I am. Yeah.
hi.
There you
How
go.
are you?
What's the time there, John?
12:30.
Okay, 12:30. So it's a half-hour difference. Okay, wow.
At midnight.
Oh, midnight. Oh, late.
Yeah. So in other words, there's a few places in the world where there's a 30-minute difference and not top of the hour. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. 5. Yeah. 6.5.
Yeah.
Mm.
Whereas in the States,
There's 5.5 hours difference between here and UK.
5.5. Yeah.
is there a half-hour difference across the States?
No, half hours.
No,
No,
from one side to the other. No.
no, not. Well, there's just a 3-hour difference.
Uh, John, my family are a neighbour of yours.
What do
Who's
you
that?
mean? John. Yeah,
Yeah, sorry.
If you call him Hilda, we know you're talking
Okay,
about.
Hilda, my family are neighbours of your number 23. I think it's 23. Yeah.
Up
Chelsea?
the
Charleston Court.
no, up the road.
Up the road from you, your flat.
Oh, in Broadstairs.
In Broadstairs. Yeah, they've moved over from Australia and they're renting
yeah.
a house for a year, just 5 minutes away from you. I was there last week.
Opposite
Oh,
the
yeah.
entrance.
Well,
to
I'm
the-
in the apartments right at the bottom with all the balconies. That's the actual number of the complex is 61.
Well, they're opposite. What is it? It's a
They're
college.
They're opposite the entrance to the college, John, up West Cliff.
Oh, I know.
Drive.
Yeah. That's halfway up the road. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you believe that? I can't believe it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
nice spot. I like where you are, Hilda. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
very nice.
Well,
Chris is
I
in the
don't
house as
return
well.
not
Say hello
until
to Chris.
19th of April. I return.
April. Okay.
Chris is in the house. Say hello, Chris.
Hello, Chris.
Hello,
Hello, Chris.
Is he asleep?
Hi, Chris.
He's
Mr.
nodded off.
Charlton, can you hear us?
Mm,
He's not
no.
hearing us.
Chris from
Okay.
California, come in.
Got to shout. He's a long way away.
Oh,
I was talking with John earlier on. I did put some on the P&O website that I met up with Peter Pratt and Sean, his wife, on Thursday, and we went up. It's about 45 minutes to an hour away from where I am by car, and met them at the ship.
Yeah.
And then we went to a hotel and had a few drinks and a few snacks, and then returned them back to the ship and had a drink with them there in the terminal. It was quite a pleasant few hours. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Right. Oh,
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
is Pete? Are you with us, Pete?
Hi, Pete. How are you?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you? Dried out, Pete, from the weather.
Yeah.
No, he
I'm with you,
meant
Steve.
no, Pete. He didn't mean the weather. He meant your tears.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Oh no, there's no
Yes.
excuses. The best team won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
No,
didn't,
anyway.
didn't deserve to win, Chelsea.
Ollie's there. Hello, Ollie.
Hello, Steve. You're right, buddy.
Yeah. All right, mate. Where's
Where's
the
Mr.
anchorman,
Inch
John?
tonight?
I was about to ask you the same question, and Booty, no idea.
Missing
Is that
in
a bo-
action.
Yeah.
Is that a bollocking then?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely, yeah.
We'll have to get a diary and put these in, John.
Yeah.
You have to. It's like 3 strikes and out. You know what I mean?
No,
Logbook.
not 3 strikes in the out, Chris.
Mm.
Okay.
Anyway,
Well,
what's
There's a
anyone
logbook.
been up? Has anyone been up to anything interesting? No.
I have to get the red end sign over a table. Give them a login.
Yeah, that's right.
Here comes Blackpool Bob.
Oh, I haven't seen him for a while. Mm.
Ah,
Hey,
There
here
it
comes,
is. Oh,
here
here
comes
he
our
is.
anchorman on his iPhone.
Mhm.
We'll
And
get
mine.
the same old excuse. My laptop's not working.
I know, and there's old Ollie on his laptop.
Yeah.
Hello,
Hello,
David.
Johnny. Ollie.
Dave.
Flipping that. Good to see you.
And you.
Where you been?
And I've seen Steve. I'm on the phone because the laptop is zero complete on one of its missions. So I've just got in. Anyway, hope you're all well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's better. Oh, great. I can see Pete and Hilda, Bobo and Bob, as well as Crew Bar director and ale drinking Scotty.
0 Guinness.
Well done.
Zero
Well
Guinness.
done.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good.
It's
Is
all
there
right.
anyone else on there, Johnny, that I can't see?
You saw Blackpool Bob, right?
Yeah. Hello, Bob. Good to see
All
you.
right, mate. Yeah.
Chris
Guinness
Johnson's
is
on here
good.
somewhere, isn't he?
Yeah, he's trying to get back in. He couldn't get his audio going.
Who was that, Colonel?
Chris Johnson.
Oh, all right. Oh, well, yeah. Well, maybe it's best he doesn't come in, Pete.
There he is.
Chris,
You
can you hear
Chris?
us?
Good.
You up and
Are you
running,
there?
Chris?
So Hilda, you may have already mentioned it, but lovely. But thanks for all the cakes you've been producing for all the different birthday celebrations over these last few months. You know, we're amazed with all of them, obviously. But the question is, it was you were kind enough to let us know you'd seen Peter and Sean, and were they in really good shape?
Oh yeah, Peter's in great shape. When I mean great, I mean great.
Very great.
Brilliant. And it's lovely to see that he's up and about and you know doing all the travels.
Yeah.
But where are they at the moment?
Well, when they left me, they was going down to Sri Lanka, I think it was, and then I think they're going up to Singapore, and then they getting off there and getting on another.
It's an amazing coincidence because one of my schoolmates, Losey, he got off the Celebrity Millennium in Mumbai the same day that Freddie got on.
Yeah, that was the day before they came to Goa. I think in actual fact, they was just
Yeah.
overnight to Goa. Yeah.
Oh, that's. I mean, but it's proven point. Small world.
Small world. So we have a sound problem with Chris Johnson in California.
Mm-hmm. What was he going on about the football? Was he?
No, he can't connect to the audio.
How did you manage to do that, Pete?
What? Mess up in the League Cup?
Cancel his audio.
Oh,
Well, Chelsea never turned up, did they?
No. So,
Blimey.
but anyway,
they played for about 45 minutes to that game, and that was it.
Yeah.
And the extra time was a joke.
Yeah.
It just didn't look interested.
it's a bit rude of us talking about sports. Well, Fruity's not here, and I've just noticed he's not. Did he send a message through? Or
no, but I'm thinking that he probably knew that all of us were watching, so maybe he just thought, well, I don't know, you know.
Well, it was certainly a sporting day today and yesterday. Yeah.
The rugby was great.
What a sporting day yesterday.
I thought Taffy would be in.
Oh,
He will.
usually
He
comes
will.
in
He
about
likes to come in. He likes
10
to come in half hour late because otherwise he's here too long.
Okay. And it was lovely to see that Alistair managed to write up a few comments on the in the Crew Bar gatherings, because it's just lovely to hear him. It's just a shame we only hear from him when Scotland have actually done something. So it's a rarity we hear from him.
Can you turn your phone on its side, Dave?
Oh, sorry, Oh, bloody hell, Colonel. Sorry, boys. Is that better?
That's
Oh,
lovely.
depends what way you look at it.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Turn the screen off, Dave.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Hey, but isn't it lovely to have a bollocking? Oh, it's great. It's great. So
I've had many.
And you can tell them, Dave, that I did send you a text 15 minutes before crew bar time to check on your laptop.
did you?
Yeah.
Great. Well, 15 minutes before I had got the laptop switched on. It's been doing 100% cleaning up and updating, and I don't know what. It's still doing its thing now, Colonel, but it's a live show. Isn't that right, Steve?
Can you talk to Chris Johnson, see if he hears us?
Sound
Yeah.
check on Chris.
Okay,
he
he
can
can
hear
hear
us.
us, but we can't
can
hear
hear us,
you.
we
Okay,
can't.
yeah. Which
I've got
is
that problem on my laptop.
well,
I
it's
can use
surprising because Chris Johnson is very technically savvy, so I'm sure he's got his microphone turned on and gone through the tests. You've done the Zoom. There you go. Who's this? Here comes Gizzy. Okay. Yeah.
Good.
all right.
I did speak to Gizzy today. We are going to hopefully meet up on Tuesday night down in Bournemouth
Yeah.
before their game.
Yeah.
And Steve Walker, yesterday was a very, very good day because you went out for a meal. Was that nice?
Yes, the meal was good, yes.
Well, there you are. That's all you need to say, you know?
The football wasn't good, but the meal was. The only
My football was
consolation
brilliant.
is that Wigan won the rugby last night.
Yes.
Yeah, that was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
my football was good yesterday. For a change.
My team lost their winning streak.
Oh, no good, Scotty.
Oh, good. Oh,
Yeah.
hello, Gizzy. Well, welcome. Nice to see you.
Hi, James.
Lost 19.
How are you all?
Is
All right.
he?
We're
Yeah,
doing great.
All right.
Hi, Steve.
All right,
Colonel,
yes.
Scotty, Mobbo, John,
There you go, mate.
Good job.
Me?
Gizzy.
Bob.
Good.
All right, mate.
Yes, thank you.
Did you go to Leeds the other day, Giz?
Pardon?
Did you go to Leeds?
Yes, I did. I thought we were robbed, Steve.
He goes
well-
everywhere. If they were playing in Italy, he would be there, Steve.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't that right, Gizzy? Where
Gizzy boy.
your team goes, you go.
Usually, if I get the time, yeah.
Where Gizzy goes. Mm.
I don't know if anybody saw it, but we had a perfectly legitimate goal ruled out. And that would have made it 2-0. And to be honest, I don't think they'd have come back. But
No.
having said
no.
that, we missed some absolute opportunity. Sorry, go on.
Now, did you know that was a perfectly good goal while you were there, or did you have to wait and see it on the telly?
Well, I haven't seen it on the telly. I saw it. I saw several shots of it. It clearly comes off the defender.
Yeah.
I didn't think he could be offside from
Yeah.
the corner anyway, but maybe the rules have changed.
Mistake by the linesman there.
Good.
Oh, massive.
Yeah.
Well, a lovely welcome to Chris Johnson now. It's good to see that you've made all the possible, challenges overcome to see and
On his
hear.
phone.
Well, can we hear you, Steve, Chris? Can we hear you? No, we can't hear you.
No.
But can we hear Brendan?
Yes, no problem.
Brendan.
Oh, Colin.
Hello, Brendan. I didn't see you there. Sorry, mate.
Well done, Kizzy.
How are you, Brendan? It's good.
Really good, really good. Bit of a wet day here.
So there, Chris has got his phone
Same
switched
one
off,
else.
mic switched off.
Yeah, okay.
Right, Chris, his audio is switched off.
Yeah.
Okay, I've asked him to unmute. He's muted on his phone. That's
Mute,
okay.
he's muted.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
Lovely.
he'll figure that out. There he is. Here he comes.
All right, can
Hello,
you hear me?
hello, Brendan.
Hi, David. How are we?
All right, lovely to see you
Have you
and
seen
hear
me
you
well,
and hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. You're in.
Welcome.
Okay. Yeah.
Well done,
Colin,
Chris.
Colin Doughty has just called Louise to help him get on because it's.
Oh, that's unusual.
Ollie, did you get your email working?
My email?
Yeah.
Oh, Ollie, don't start with the email. Please don't start with the email.
he was having problems sorting out his emails. I just wondered if he got it sorted.
I
He's done
had
well.
problems with this thing all the time.
Have you managed to contact David Dukes?
Oh no,
I'm
Dave
gonna
phoned
do
me
it.
up yesterday, and he's going to put in for the he's going to put get a ticket for me for the meal.
No,
Yeah.
that's right. Good.
That's the plan. Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
main
we
thing.
do that. I did it. You know, I did it because we need Ollie there.
Shall we?
Otherwise, you know,
As cover.
who, 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 everyone will pick on me if Ollie's not there. Hilda, will you be back in town for that in May?
Me?
Yeah, May the
Yeah.
17th. Will you be back?
Yes, yeah. I come back on the 19th. I haven't booked it yet. I was
19th of what?
You're talking about the function, the
Yeah.
P&O. Yeah. 17th of May, is it, or 19th of May?
Yes.
17th of May, yeah.
Yeah, no, I haven't booked it yet. Something I've got to do in the next 2 or 3 days, actually.
That's all right. But when do you come back?
19th of April.
Oh, great stuff. Great stuff. Yeah. And Bob, do you think you'll be travelling down south of Watford Gap?
Not sure yet. It's a long way and it's expensive for just for a lunch. I find, you know, it's as much as I'd love to see you all, but
Yeah.
I haven't decided yet.
No. Okay. Well, obviously, if you don't, we will represent you as best as we can.
Absolutely, yeah.
There's Louise.
Pete.
Hello, Louise. Thank you, Louise.
Thanks, Louise.
As usual.
She does it to me every time. She's very good.
Yeah.
I think I'll have to pay her some money now to see if I can have a computer course with her.
It's working well. It's working well, Colin. It's good to see you.
Aye, yes. She was £50 an hour for training me. Oh, she was £150 an hour to train me.
Especially being at a weekend.
Yes, Sunday double time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Time and a half, yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
Is that just coming now?
How about
Just
Chris?
shouted that's 300.
Chris, can you hear us?
I can hear you. Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, right. Okay, good. Okay, we're good.
I'm on my phone because I had problems with. Well, what happened was my earphones I normally use, my earbuds, they broke, and so I was using headphones, and I don't think there's any microphone capabilities on.
I think you
headphones.
cut it off. Yeah. You should just use the microphone on the laptop.
Yeah, so I just I went to my phone. I'm on my phone now. So
Good
there you go. Trials and tribulations.
Where's
you know,
our
it's funny
say
because
hi
I
to Taffy, Dave?
Taffy's being quiet.
He's in.
Well done,
It's the rugby
Taffy.
game.
Right,
Man.
Taffy.
Taffy, wherever you are.
Yeah, hello everyone.
Oh, good
Yeah,
to
we're
hear
had a
you,
lovely
Taffy.
weekend. I love the Six Nations weekends. It'll do me. Win or lose, we'll get you next year.
Well done.
Yeah, they're rebuilding Taffy. I think England need to rebuild too.
Yeah.
There's always a
Good plan.
welcome in the there's always a welcome in the valleys for our Celtic friends.
Yeah.
And maybe a little bit of one as well for our Anglo-Saxon friends.
Yeah, you mean that, don't you?
Well, Taffy, I'm Irish background. My mum and dad were both from Ireland, so there you go.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's why you're such a nice guy.
Oh, thank you, Taffy.
And me.
The Celt in you.
Well,
No,
we
but
knew that,
it's been a
Bobo.
lovely weekend, and this Six Nations because these exotic guys of our friends of ours who are living in exotic places all over the world, but we've got to suffer particularly Mr. Herbert, but we have to suffer these dour winters, and my God, you need something to look forward to. And the Six Nations.
I've got the air conditioning on at the moment.
Oh, no.
All right, Elder, don't rub it in.
Yeah, don't remember it. It's freezing.
Well,
For
Yeah,
our
it's
Six
suffering,
Nations,
isn't it?
Italy were extremely unlucky this afternoon.
Oh, not half, wouldn't that?
Oh
And
yeah, and that
all they had to do was kick that
penalty
goal.
kick at the
Yeah.
end.
I would have loved it if they'd have beat the Frogs.
Ah,
And me.
That penalty kick at the end, hitting the post. I mean, that was
10 seconds or
Very
something.
hard.
I was watching the rugby on the TV and I was listening on because the Colonel says I'm too cheap to get ESPN Plus. I was listening on BBC Radio 5
Yeah.
to the Liverpool game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
Liverpool! Yeah, they did it.
yeah.
Left it
Hey,
late again.
it's Fruity.
Oh,
I
Pete's
think
not
the
on. I'm
Frog-
glad I
Oh,
said that.
God, I thought I'd missed all the fucking
no,
football.
I heard you, Fred.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Ah,
Bring in Fruity.
Hello,
All right,
Gizzy.
Dave.
All right.
oh,
Yes,
don't
thank you.
worry, Fruity. I've recorded it, so I'll send you a copy.
No, don't worry. I was in the pub when it was on, Pete. So don't worry.
All right.
Sat with his back to the telly.
Is Alistair still in the pub from yesterday?
I think he'll be there for a couple of days.
Knowing Alistair, he probably went in Friday night.
Ah,
Maybe he's in good form.
yeah.
So I wanted to put this to the Crew Bar because as many of you know, during the week we had an old geezer's walk which was completely washed out. The rain was all absolutely abysmal. But Pete's come up with a very constructive suggestion of another big reunion, or as many as we can get there, for 2025 in Scotland.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
We're
Well,
thinking after the summer, maybe September time. Edinburgh would be the location.
Who's organising?
Well, it's very simple to organise these things, really, in a way, because you just sort of say these are the dates. If you can make it, great. Sort your flights, sort your hotels out. These are the hotels we recommend. And then once we've got numbers organised, we can then just sort of say, right, let's look at some restaurants. So
Yeah.
it's a long way off yet. It's 18 months away, and a lot of water will pass under the bridge by then. But Edinburgh in September, and you know,
Yeah, it's not bad.
it's one of the most beautiful cities, and there's lots we can do, And Alistair being what do you call somebody that's from Edinburgh? An Edinburghian?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sweat.
What about Eddie? Does Eddie live up there?
Anyway, it's just an idea at this stage.
Yeah.
So just have a bear in mind next September. It's
When is the Edinburgh
over a year
Festival?
away. Over a year away. Edinburgh for a few days.
By the way, when is the
September
Edinburgh
25,
Festival, by the way?
Pardon?
When is the Edinburgh Festival?
It's August.
August.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
You wouldn't
You're
want to
exactly
go
right,
then.
yeah.
You'd never get a hotel room.
Exactly, so I'm saying.
No.
Yeah.
Reunions. Does anybody know anything about this Princess Cruises one on? Is it the?
Well, they
Star-
actually look quite attractive, but I don't think we can make it.
Well, me and Alan Bacon did one pre-COVID, which was one of these Starlight reunions, and it was pretty good. Polly was on there, quite a few. Mind you, there was a few people still working on there then. Leslie Chantley, whatever her name is, who organised it, had some connection with Princess Cruises, and at that time, the president of Princess Cruises in the UK wanted to try and promote it, and we actually had a captain's cocktail party for ourselves. We had bridge visits, everything. Now, if what I've read from the thing that came out, and I looked it up, those prices seem to include your drinks package and everything, plus a couple of nights special dining.
It looked good.
But I've not rung the guy up to find out.
5 nights, isn't it?
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, you don't need a bloody balcony or anything. It's going to be, you're only going up to Hamburg or somewhere, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, Ricky Bond for a night, eh?
Some of us need a balcony.
Dave, do we know anybody? This is the thing.
Well, I knew a few people that went on that particular cruise that me and Alan went on. Not everybody, but there was quite a few that we knew or were connected with
the thing is, Polly was on there as well as a passenger with his mum and stepdad. And of course, because Polly was an executive person with Princess, everyone knew him and all that sort of thing. But I've got a feeling Mary went as well.
Mary?
Butcher.
Oh.
Brendan, how could you ever forget?
You should have said the miss. It's everyone's prefix for the miss, Fruity. I would have got it first time, but Mary.
Well, you've got to be careful you don't get mixed up with Big Mary.
Oh, right. Oh, Rob Blackman.
Mr.
Blackman.
Yeah. Has anybody heard anything of him?
Party Supreme.
He's still about.
Rod Blackman.
He's still about. I can't remember who here knows anything about it, but he's profoundly deaf, so he can't really communicate.
He can't hear himself fart anymore then.
Captain's
He
cocktail
retired at
party.
the same time as I did. Our retirement due was with all the same one. We was all at the same one.
Some of you must have been at that captain's cocktail party when Phil Butcher and Rob Brackman were stood in the middle of the international lounge, and we were just about to. The captain was just about. The cruise director just about to open the doors, and it was really quiet, and the hugest fart rang out across the international lounge, and of course, John Young said, "Who the hell was that?" And
I remember that.
Phil, the two Marys were in the middle, right red-faced, saying, "It wasn't me, it wasn't me." And all the Polly stewards were cracking up on the floor, you know. They fell apart.
I remember it well.
Yeah, I was worried about getting a fog on my film.
It was massive.
Cocktail pictures.
Oh dear.
I think Mike Hawksworth is still got connection to be able to get hold of him, but I'm not 100% sure of that.
No.
Well, it depends. If my boy fixes up on that Regal Princess, all right, I'm sure he'd probably know someone on that ship.
Well, actually, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you know anyone who's working on there. It's just if you know anyone who's going on it. But at the end of the day, if half a dozen of us went on it, it wouldn't matter, would it?
Well, I was going to say that if there's enough of our gang, you wouldn't need anybody else.
When is it again, Fruity? I'm trying to remember.
I think it's September, isn't it? September, October, I think.
It's October,
End of October. End of October.
Yeah.
I quite fancy the Hamburg part.
Yeah,
I bet you
would,
do.
yeah.
It was the first foreign port of call I ever went on my first trip to sea. And I was led astray down the Reaper Barn and the Herbertstrasse and into the Zillertal.
Oh dear.
I very much doubt
I
she'll
became
still
a man overnight.
Gizzy, I very much doubt she'll still be there.
No, she'll be in a retirement
The
home.
Reaper Barn's still there, but probably not the pubs. I think the Zillertal is still there too.
I expect the descendants will still be there.
Love
So a
it.
couple of
love
old grandmas, I'll have to hide my face just in case.
Yeah, this little bloke, what looks like Gissy, will be about, how old would he be? About 50?
Actually, what I might do this week, I might ring that guy up and find out exactly what it does include. Because if it includes a drinks package and everything, 500 quid for 5 nights is a good deal.
Very good.
Yeah. Well, if enough go, I'll certainly go. Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe the end of October then. Hamburg, we'll try and look up Gizzy's old girlfriend.
Well,
We
well,
might have to,
but I,
we
because
might
I
have to
don't,
swoop around a few retirement homes.
I don't think anything's been organised for this year for a get together anyhow, has it?
Well, there's June in Liverpool, isn't there?
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but that's
does anybody know any more about that? I've emailed Graham Wilson a
Lottie.
couple of times, had no reply whatsoever.
yeah. It's Lottie Witts who's organised it. It was, I think, more Sea Princess orientated, but it's open to anyone. Me and Bacon are going. Munson's going. Well, I can't find. There is a list of who's going, but I can't remember who's on it.
I would like to go to some. I've emailed Graham Witts and had no reply. You see,
Well, they usually get
What-
something organised in Southampton.
Gizzy, what I'll do, I'll message him and say you've heard nothing from him. Has it? Oh, has he got? Well, obviously he's got your email address.
Well, he will be if he's got the email. Yeah. I checked and it had been sent, so it would obviously been sent to the correct email. Otherwise, it comes back, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
Hello,
tell you what,
Charlie.
Gizzy, do me a favour. Just send me your email on a messenger or WhatsApp thing,
Okay.
and I'll get in touch with Graham and make sure that he's got it.
Okay.
Can you do the same for me, Dave?
Yeah. Just send me your email addresses. As I say, either on WhatsApp or on Messenger group. And then I'll get in touch with Graham. Because I know there's quite a few from Sea Princess going. Minge is going, and Minge, Melvin Vinyl's going, Ricky Order.
Ollie, did you get that email?
Yeah.
What email? You know,
I got your picture, Joe.
Ollie, your new nickname is Ollie. What email? Steer.
I just posted the picture of Hilda with Pratty.
Yeah, that's it. I didn't get the emails there.
That was last Thursday. Last Thursday.
Oh, great.
What's your email address? At I didn't get the email, Ollie Steer.
It don't matter.
Does it have the right email address?
Pretty to tell you, you'll be all right.
Yeah. One day.
Anyway, Bobo, are you getting excited?
Very excited, actually.
Very excited.
Yeah.
The big day, March the 6th, he's getting married.
Yeah, I've got all, my flat has got all my case out. I'm packing, and yeah, so it's going to be good.
Have you got your wedding outfit arranged?
Yeah, that's all just been arrived in London to my son's flat.
So you got your wedding tackle working.
Does it?
Slingbags or high heels?
Yeah.
It doesn't clash
I got the
with
dress.
bride, does it?
Got the dress.
You're going to have your outside broadcast going while you're in the process.
Yeah.
Next Sunday I'll
to
be.
not upstage the bride. Promise you won't.
I promise, guys.
You cannot wear a white dress. Not whiter than your bride, anyway.
No.
Wider, but not whiter.
Yeah, wider. Yeah. Yeah, we're nearly organised.
Well done.
Well done.
Yeah.
Hope it goes
You're
okay.
having the stag night in Dubai.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the
What
point?
size?
No point having a stag do in Dubai. It's a dry place, dry, isn't it?
All right.
No,
Okay,
yeah.
let's
Can't-
have
no
it
point
here
going
before
there.
you fly out.
You buy
Organise it into
stuff
3
and
greyhounds and we'll all come.
God.
It'll be fantastic.
Nick.
Can I ask, Robbo, but how many are going actually? How many have you got?
It's only actually the wedding is actually a civil wedding at the Abu Dhabi court, so there's only 8 people going to that part.
Okay.
And then there's 20 people. It's only small. There's only 20 coming to the. I've got 2 things arranged in Dubai on the. They're all arriving on the 8th of March. They're actually, because a lot of them can't make it because of different commitments. So we're having sort of another sort of thing I've chartered a 60-foot yacht for 3 hours.
Lovely.
So
Yes, you do.
yes, you do. In Dubai Marina, and then
Fantastic.
afterwards we're going to the Atlantis Palms. So
yeah,
so it's gonna be good. Yeah, it's gonna be good. And then Philippines
a
after
sweet
that.
affair.
But Bobo, with your technology, presumably we'll be able to go on Zoom and watch the whole thing live. Is this correct?
Yeah. The only thing I've just got to be careful. Do you remember when I broadcast from Dubai once, and it was about 11 o'clock at night, and at the end of Jumeirah Beach, I'm sitting there, and then this black prostitute sat next to me. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
What
is
was
she
his
been
name?
invited?
Don't
Has
forget,
she been
Bobo, yeah.
invited to the wedding as well?
Yes,
Is
she
I'm
has.
she
going
a
to forget that.
Bobo,
because I said,
what you broadcast live that day, we don't really want to see again.
Bobo, is she your bride? Is Bobo? Is she one of the bridesmaids?
yeah, I honest to God, I was sitting there talking to you guys, and then I just turned around and this bird, and she's got the low cut dress, and she's, you know, and
What did she say to you? Do you know a guy called Gizzy?
Did she proposition you?
Then she
Bobo?
invited me back to a hotel. Yeah. Of course, I said no.
Yeah.
Guys, I've got to go. I've just come in briefly because I've got some other bits and pieces I've got to do. But if any of you need any more info about that Liverpool thing, just message me on either WhatsApp or the Messenger group, and I'll get in touch with Graham Witts. All right.
Okay.
All right, Fruity.
See you guys. Cheers. Bye. Bye.
Cheers.
Bye.
Cheers.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.
Bye, Fruity.
There
Oh,
you
that
go.
was good. Yeah, well, we're all excited, Bobo. I forgot.
Thank
What's
you.
the what's
Very.
the date? What's the date of the wedding?
6th of March.
6th of March. Okay, right.
And
Hey,
it's
Bobo,
very
you might
early
want to
in the
think
morning.
about what happens in Dubai stays in Dubai.
That's right. Yeah. Although they say one night in Dubai.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's Bangkok, Bobo. One night in Bangkok, isn't it? Not Dubai.
No,
Well,
one
oh,
night. in Dubai.
Yeah.
It was one night in Bangkok.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's you all. There you go.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we might do a live because next Sunday. Well, no, that's Aussie Crew Bar, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. Anyway,
Well,
thank you
flying
guys.
out. When are you
Really
flying out,
appreciate
Bobo?
your special up.
When are you going out there, Bobo?
I leave next Thursday, the 29th of February,
Right.
and I'm getting married on the 6th, and then on the 12th I'm going over to the Philippines.
What time on the 6th?
I am divorced.
Text
first.
message.
Is she coming back to UK with you?
No, not at the moment. Not at the moment. It's just the starting the
bit of time.
process. Yeah. Yeah.
Those sort of things take a bit of time to
Yeah,
sort
they
out.
do take a bit of time. Yeah. So, but anyway, thank you very much for all your best wishes, and I will send you lots of pictures. So, won't
Oh
send you
no,
too many.
it's good. It's brilliant. Well done. Well done.
Yeah.
That's great.
Good luck.
So now, Hilda, I know you're out there, and we always say and always ask how's the Chini, but is he actually out there now?
He's still here, yeah, but I haven't seen him. I spoke to him before. Was it just before New Year's Eve? And he said he's going to come round and see me, but I've heard nothing from him since. But he's still here, as far as I know. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But is he in good shape, good form, as far as you know?
He was the last time I saw him. Yeah, yeah.
Good.
In actual fact, he looked very well.
Must be all that sunshine out there, Hilda.
Oh yeah, must be something like that. I believe he's giving up football now.
The only other one from Leicester is Gizzy, and you've given up as well, haven't you, Gizzy?
Not yet, mate.
Not yet, definitely not. So when we go, if anyone going to Hamburg, all you need to do is go to the Leicester City Football Club fan base, and you'll meet up with a lot of Gizzy lookalikes.
Yeah.
Well, I think we could all jump into that category, Dave, if we go around the world.
Oh, all right, Steve. All
There's only-
right. Well, you're going to
Probably
say
little
that
ones of all of
Manchester
us
United's
around.
got a bigger fan base, aren't you?
Oh, no,
I'm
no,
back.
no.
So, Dave, you need to ask Brendan the question.
Pardon?
Oh, what? Brendan
not-
has got to
it's
ask Bob, Charlie.
I can
Yeah,
tell.
yeah,
I can tell.
yeah,
The weather's not too good because the fan's not going.
And very high winds. That's why I'm having problems staying
Oh,
on
yeah.
or getting
Oh,
on.
yeah.
See, Charlie, he's black.
Oh,
It's in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, Bermuda, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah,
not
pretty
really
much
so.
Tropical storm winds.
Yeah.
yeah.
Tropical.
We've lost
It's
him.
not
We've lost
always
his
warm
movement.
there.
Yeah.
To give him a light bulb.
Well, of course, a lot of you boys will remember Big Louis, Louise, the body basher. from the Sun. And
Yeah.
Louise, obviously, she was the masseuse on there for quite some time, and she's really good friends of Pat's, and she was she was chief bridesmaid at the wedding, and what you name it, whatever. And the two of them, Pat and Louise, kept in touch all years later. Bless her, until when poor Louis passed. What was it, 2 years ago now, I think. But anyway, Louise, after she'd been on the ships, she then went out to Bermuda for possibly up to 2 years, working in the hotels out there as a masseuse, and it was a good job to be in. And I was looking through. We'd had loads of postcards up in the roof, and I've been just before getting rid of a lot. I was just flicking through them, and we had quite a few from Bermuda, from Louise, and funnily enough, we had from some of you guys as well, different postcards. You know, for Colin, you sent one from when you were on holiday. One when you went skiing in France as well.
Yeah.
We had another one from JR and Sloper when they went out.
Yeah.
Brendan, when you were out on holiday with Sherry, you did as well. Bobo, I'm still waiting for your postcard. But funnily enough, going through all the usual crap, on our 50th, my 50th, 18 years ago, I found this card that had been signed by everybody, and it included Colonel, because he came over for a surprise, and you were the surprise video cameraman, and you signed Bobo, Colonel's cameraman. You know, it was.
Talking about postcards, Dave, can you tell them the furthest point on the planet where you received the postcard from?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, on Colonel's worldwide travels, the most recent one came from Cindy in the submarine, actually, down in the Antarctic. Yeah, we actually got a card came through, didn't we? I don't know, a couple of weeks ago.
You did, yeah. That cost me a lot of handbag, Dave.
I can imagine so.
No wonder we all never got one then, just Dave. Oh, yeah, right.
He was supposed to pass it on.
Right. Don't take it personally. It's all right.
I suppose my postcard from Swindon won't work then.
Swindon.
Yes, Colin, it will, because it's the thought that counts. All right.
Actually, while I've got your attention, Dave,
we're on the edge of civilization here. You know that, don't you?
Well, while I've got Dave's attention, can I book the taxi service to the Sun Princess in September?
Well, I can check it out, because the car park is getting quite busy through the summer season, and I thought Tuesday night, Gizzy, was going to be, but I don't think I can take the whole coach in the front when you come down. But
it's something I haven't done for over 30 years.
Yeah. So yeah, well, we'll have a look. But I'll have to speak to my Crew Bar director, because he has been.
I know, and actually, talking about that time, Taffy, Cindy would love to see part of Wales. So it's going to be in September. We'll be in the UK. So we'd love.
Can you bring it up
to
to
a little tour of the valleys?
Just make sure to take an umbrella, John.
I'll keep track, John. I'll keep track of your travels.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Taffy. Yeah.
Take it down to Barry Island, Alan.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
I'll tell you what, you say about the weather and all that in Wales. Every time Louise and I have been into Wales, it has rained. Every single time it has rained, without fail.
But isn't it green? It's so lovely and green, Colin.
Very green.
I know, yeah, I know it's lovely and green and all that.
I have to say,
it never fails. We went to a birthday party barbecue in July, and it pissed it down.
But Colin, when we all met together in Cardiff Bay, I put the sunshade. The sun was out for the 3 days.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
There was never a drop of rain in 3 days. I couldn't believe it.
Yes, it was. Louise said it was. It did rain.
There was a drought on.
Have a little look at the video. You'll see us all in summer wear.
That's right.
Yeah, indoors.
That's why we all had hats and coats on.
Yeah, we all had
That's
hats and
you, right?
coats.
For his summer wear.
I got one little story for you, as you mentioned Cardiff. I've been corresponding over the weekend with Mandy.
Oh, okay.
You know, not all of you will know Mandy Montague, but some of you will who work the West Coast. She got in touch with me. She's coming down to the Bruce Springsteen concert, The Boss.
What in Cardiff?
It's going to be in Millennium Stadium in the Cardiff Arms Park. You know what they give it another name now, but I won't. But and she's coming down for 2 nights. She booked an Airbnb. And at first, when I looked at the address, I thought, "Oh, how's she going to walk from there? Because she's not
A sprinter.
not a sprinter anymore. You know, there's a lot of us got one thing or another wrong with us. But when I checked it again, I was so pleased this morning because it's only 1.1 mile from the stadium, and it's all on the flat. So
good.
But that's September. I think it's September the 5th or May the 5th. May the 5th, I think, on a Sunday. So that'll be nice. I'll take it down the bay for coffee and a cream cake.
Brilliant. And Bobo will be able to do a bit of footage as well as you, Taffy.
Well, Bobo will be travelling the world then, won't he? He'll be off in the Far East. As a matter of fact, you could have made a few £100 there, Bobo, that weekend.
Oh, I never know. I might have to move out.
Every hotel in Cardiff is fully booked.
Oh, I got to London.
Cardiff, and the Airbnbs, everything. They're like stupid money they want everywhere for that weekend.
For Bruce,
you could have definitely made £500 for them 2 nights.
Oh.
Well, those interested.
Always a chance.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sounds promising.
Yeah.
Oh,
Future
bloody hell.
reference.
Yeah. So, Charlie, in Bermuda, do you get celebrity concerts taking place out in Bermuda?
Not. We used to years ago. Started the Black Acts and stuff like that, but anything in years. You know, the Supremes, the Four Tops, and all that when they were around.
Blimey, you're going back now.
Yeah, at this night and stuff like that. Of late, very little.
Right.
All freezing up.
Yeah, I did.
It's frozen.
We're dropping in and out here.
Yeah, it's that breeze between the knees.
Yeah.
Brendan, what were you doing in Chesterfield last week?
It's a mess, you Gizzy. It's Sherry's sister and.
Oh, is that the spa? Is that the spa do?
No, Dave. It's a big family mess up, really. I'll be here all night telling you about it, but
I thought you might call in on the way back because you would have driven by Junction 24.
Yeah, we're
only 5 minutes from it.
I know, Gizzy. There's a lot of problems with Sherry's sister and her. And our niece is at the end of her tether, and we're just helping our niece really. We were up there purely to help support her.
Oh, bless her.
It's a real mess. I won't go into it because it's not really
too much.
That. But Chesterfield's all right. Yeah, it's a nice place, you know. But and the Dales are great, but we didn't really have any time for anything like that. It was just
it's a shame.
Did you do the spa weekend, Brendan? You know, you said anyone want to come up.
No, I couldn't because I've on my side of the family, I've got problems with my own brother. So, and now I've found out today my other brother's got problems. So it's just age-related problems that you get with family, unfortunately. And at the time we were going, I thought I'd hook down to Gizzy, but I've got a brother who's disabled. I don't know if you know that, but we've had quite a few problems with him, and I just had to stay. It's we're pretty close.
Yeah.
And if I went away, it would have caused a few things. Anyway, there'll be another time. So catch up with Gizzy anytime. You know,
sure,
I see him every week. So
Yeah.
I just need to see
That's
Lester.
enough.
But I know I was going to say, memorable concerts when we were cruising. What were the ones we all did that we enjoyed? Because I remember going to a Rod Stewart concert in Vancouver. I think were you there, Dave?
Yes.
It was an absolute. Well, I don't remember much of it.
It
But
was
I
a good
was asking
one.
everybody else what other concerts they went to.
Dave,
Yes, Pete.
you
Do you
know
want to
what I'm gonna
mention
say?
it?
Bob Marley and the Wailers, Dave and me went to in Auckland. Auckland, was it, Dave?
Yeah, it was Auckland. That was unbelievable.
We went with Dave Pemberton as well. He came with us.
Yes.
I saw the film last week. It was very good.
Yeah, apparently so. Yeah, but the concert was absolutely something else, wasn't it?
It was amazing. It was.
Louise has just commented in the background. She said, "How do you remember Bob Marley concert? You must have been stoned out your brains."
Yep.
Well, we remembered because I've still got the ticket, Colin. That's the only thing I can remember.
Okay.
I went to one in Auckland, but I can't remember who it was.
Probably Bob
I saw
Marley.
Tom Jones when we were dry docked in LA once. We went over to. I saw him twice actually. I saw him up in Reno, and then saw him again in Vegas.
Who was that?
Who's that?
Tom Jones.
Oh,
Tom
excellent.
Jones.
Yeah,
Well, Taffy.
I don't know if Scotty remembers on the Romsey about 1973. Elton John at Randwick Racecourse in Sydney.
Oh, Ramwick. Wow.
No.
On his Yellow Brick Road tour, David L, myself.
I might have gone by then.
We used to call him Stoneface. Can't remember what his name was, Bob something, and about 8 of us went.
No, but that was in 1973.
There were some great shows. I remember going in with Jimmy McIntyre. I think it was Jimmy McIntyre. We went and saw Rita Moreno. I've never heard of her. Rita Moreno in Puerto Rico, and she was a Latin American dancer singer, and it was just fantastic. It was a fantastic show.
Yeah.
We had
She was
really
in
good
West
seats.
Side Story, wasn't she?
Pardon?
She was in West Side Story.
She might have been. She's very famous, but I didn't.
Yeah, she was, Pete. Yeah.
West Side Story.
Never heard of her, but I remember seeing her, and I'm thinking, what a fantastic show.
I think she just passed away, Brendan. Just
Rita Moreno.
Recently,
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
A couple of months ago.
Yeah, that's the famous tune. What was it?
There's a bit about her on the TV last year, and West Side Story and one thing and another. But well, she was quite old. I think she was well in her 80s, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Well, this was in the 70s when I saw her. So
We're all in the
50 years ago.
70s, John. So yeah.
Yeah, she was pretty fit.
I saw the Rocky Horror Show on stage in Sydney.
Oh yeah, I went to it in Sydney, Rocky Horror Show. That was good.
Yeah. Went to Jesus Christ Superstar in Sydney.
Yeah, I did. I saw that. Jesus Christ Superstar. That was
the leading lady was a black girl.
I don't remember that.
Superstar.
Yeah.
I know. I saw the one in London first, and then I saw the one in Sydney.
Yeah.
And the one in Sydney was very, very camp.
I didn't notice.
Well, a lot of the crew used to go off to Vegas, didn't they? They watched the shows in Vegas. Because I remember you could go to, there were Tom Jones, Engelbert Humperdinch, Frank Sinatra, Dinah Ross. They were all there on the strip playing.
My only regret was on that time I think we dry docked in San Francisco. We went up to Reno for a few days, and Tom Jones was on, so we saw him. And it would have been probably a couple of years later, maybe 12 months later. We were dry docked in LA, and we got some time off. We went to Vegas, and we decided we'd go and see a show. It was a toss-up between Elvis and Tom Jones.
Oh no!
So we decided we're going to support Tom Jones because he was British. And Elvis died about a year or two later, so that was a bit of a regret of mine.
Elvis Tom Jones was in Margate last summer.
It was
No,
what?
he
Sorry?
wasn't. No,
He
he
was in
wasn't.
Margate.
He was in Margate last
That was
summer.
a tribute act, surely.
They're in
No.
Dreamland, wasn't they?
No, it's the
Is he
real thing.
95?
We're-
Is he
We
95
were on the
years old?
beach. We were on
Well,
the beach
it was
in Bahamas at Sandy Lane, and
Yeah.
Tom Jones and his wife were on the beach pretty close to us.
He was live at Leicestershire County Cricket Club last July.
No.
Yes,
Yeah.
I saw Tom Jones at Haydock Park Racecourse.
Yeah, he does that sort of thing now, doesn't he? He likes to do
But
his open air
I
arenas.
didn't pay. I just
Oh.
stood outside by the railings and I got a fantastic view of the stage.
Really?
Yeah.
You ever look to see who's on at Dreamland this year, Brendan? There's hundreds, loads of top acts.
What,
Rick
Dreamland?
Astley. Rick Astley.
Yeah, they're all
Oh,
there.
Rick
You
Astley,
saw
yeah,
it.
yeah, good, yeah.
Who?
Sick, actually.
No,
Rick-
boys, you know Billy Vader was on 2 weeks ago, wasn't it? Billy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. Some of you'll remember in his act, he used to say, when I used to go on tour in the, do the UK or Canada, he would do the tour with Roy Orbison, and he would be I don't know if you remember him saying that, but he used to say, I'm on tour with Roy Orbison, and we used to do Canada. So anyway, years later, this is back in the 80s, we've just left the ship, Pat and I. Anyway, Roy Orbison is going to appear at Southport. So we get tickets to go up there, and we've got Harry the dog. Dave Hawkins is over from, out in Alaska. He's over visiting us. And I think, did you come as well, Steve?
Yeah.
Did you come to Southport?
Yeah, we stayed at your house.
Yeah. And we went, we all got tickets, and we went to Southport, and we went up to the where we were sat. There were guys behind us that were operating the sound system and all that. So before the show or half time, I don't know what, we went up and said, do you always go on tour with Roy Orbison? Have you been, do you do the Canada tours? And they said, yeah, we do Canada and everything else. And we said, well, we got a friend of ours who does the stand up in between the acts, is Billy Vader. Now, Steve, what was their answer? I can't remember.
I can't remember, Dave.
It was either Billy who, and I said Billy Vader, and then I think they did remember, because they said, oh yeah, we used to get different guys coming on, but they couldn't specifically remember. They might have not.
The only one they really remembered was Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Yeah,
when did
Yeah.
we see the Who?
We saw the Who in Birmingham, didn't we?
Yeah.
Was that with Harry the dog as well, or
Yeah. It was right about the same time. We all stayed at your place. We saw Ronnie Bailey.
Yes.
We did the Who. We did
Roy Orbison.
We went to the Grand National.
Oh, the Grand National. Flipping it. I had a photo of that out as well, Steve. I've got that.
Yeah.
The four of us there. Yeah. Right by one of the bloody jumps,
Yeah.
Oh, in fact, Colonel, I'll see if I can find it, and I'll give it to you to put on.
Brendan, in
Please,
Dreamland
John.
in June. Dreamland in June, we've got Brian Adams, Madness, Simple Minds, and a couple of others. Elbow.
Elbow, good.
heard of.
Yeah, very good.
And that's just June. So they've got
Louise and I went to see Florence and the Machine at the
she's
O2
good.
in London.
She's
What a
good.
performer! She's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
I would recommend going to see her if you've never heard of her. Whatever, you must go and see her. She's brilliant.
Well, I'm
Really,
booked up
really
to go
good.
and see Jesus Christ Superstar in Canterbury in June.
I saw that in the 70s in London.
I saw it in London. I saw it in Sydney, and then before I came back here, a friend of mine said, "Oh, we're going to book up for Jesus Christ Superstar. Do you want to come with us?" I said, "Oh, yes, please." I said, "Oh, yeah." I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
Well,
many years ago.
Louise and I tend to go for comedians. So we've seen Jasper Carrot live.
Ah.
Jethro, sadly passed on, I know now. Billy Connolly, Bill Bailey,
Bailey's
Mickey
good.
Flanagan,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
what's the other Mickey? Michael McIntyre.
Oh, yeah.
Mickey Flanagan was brilliant, absolutely superb.
Thought you
And
said
Bill
Flanagan and
Bailey,
Allen then.
absolute legend. Bill Bailey is.
Oh,
We're
Bill.
going,
was
we're
really-
going to see Bill Bailey a week on Saturday.
He's
Oh,
very
yeah?
talented. Very
Okay.
talented.
And
Our
July
Alex
the
went,
6th,
our Alex went to
Brendan,
see
they
her
got
last night.
JRS
Saw him last night. Last
in the
night
7th,
in
Kaiser
Cardiff.
Chiefs.
Yeah.
Did she enjoy it?
She loved it.
Yeah.
She
We're going,
absolutely loved it. Her and Dan loved it. It was
we're going
brilliant.
to see
Very
him
good.
in Liverpool. A week
We saw him
on
in
Saturday.
Cheltenham. We saw him in Cheltenham Racecourse last year.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
He's a superb comedian. Very
Yeah.
smart. Very smart.
And very musically talented, you know.
Absolutely. Yeah. He can play in almost anything.
Yeah.
He can play lead guitar, bass guitar, keyboards, all sorts of stuff.
All sorts of stuff. One stringed instruments and all
Yes.
sorts of things.
Yeah,
Bloody
yeah,
hell. Yeah.
Very talented man. Very talented.
Yeah. Very, very good. Very good. Well, look, boys, Colonel's been very diplomatic. He's just put
The traffic light on, is he?
he's put flipping lights up, which I can't put the lights up on my phone, so it's not. I'm just having to break the news gently, but obviously it's so good to see everybody, and hope that you all have a really a nice relaxing week ahead of you, and a healthy one as you can, and we'll look forward to seeing some of you down under next week. Australia, 9 o'clock in the morning, if you're up and about. And if not, Hilda, thanks for staying up late to come in.
Yeah,
as well,
exactly. Yeah.
Yes, I've missed
Thank
my
you.
beauty sleep
Thank you,
tonight.
Hilda. Yeah, very nice.
Really good.
Hilda, is your background live?
Sorry?
No.
Oh.
It's 1:30 in the morning here at the moment.
I was just thinking. I see the waves moving. I thought you were sitting outside, but when you just
It
said,
is great. It's a great photo.
And
great
if you
picture.
could get Roger Cheney on the Aussie bar at 9 o'clock, well, what's the timing go at 9 a.m. UK time?
9 a.m. UK time. Oh well, add 5.5 hours to that. That'll be
2:30.
off too.
That's perfect. Get Roger to your flat, and that'd be
That's
huge.
next Sunday, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll see what I can do.
Just say, the picture behind me is when we were in Ireland with Mr. Hogan. And he's coming to show his hand there. You can see it. And she's just scraping off a piece of Irish dog shit.
The lucky Irish dog shit.
Oh, great. Well, cheers, boys.
Everybody.
Good to
See you.
Robert.
Everyone take care now.
Cheers.
The rush is on. Big Sam left Seattle in the year of '92 with George Pratt, his partner, and brother Billy too. They crossed the Yukon River and found the Bonanza Gold below that old white mountain, just a little southeast of Nome. Sam crossed the majestic mountains to the valleys far below. He talked to his team of Huskies as he mushed on through the snow, with the northern lights a-running wild in the land of the midnight sun. Yes, Sam McCord was a mighty man in the year of 1901, where the river